Alright, here I am. I'm going to do a short update video. First, look what I got. And then this morning I ordered the acrylic and the beads from 123 Stitch. And then I went to Joann's and got all the floss for her. And I'm going to, I know I don't look it, but I'm really excited about this. I should have probably opened. This is the fabric I'm going to put her on. It's Kaleidoscope from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. That's what I'm going to put her on. I think she'll look good on that. I hope she does. I hope this is big enough. What is this? Hang on. I didn't check that. Let's see. 21 by 10. Oh yeah, this will be plenty big enough. Plenty. I was going to start it on Monday, but I'm thinking about waiting a week before I start. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So, anyway. Whip updates. I started in Cross Stitch Finish Line, we have the Sing Me a Sow. And I got this part done. I just did the first. The Do a Deer. In the Ray. Drop of golden sun. So, and I'm doing it all in the Week Style Works. Now, the only change I've made, two little... Pepper, what are you doing? What, you want to come up here? Huh? Come on. No, then what are you doing? I don't know what she's doing. She's like, come on. Come on. You want to say hello? You want to say hello to everybody? Hi, my name's Pepper. I'm a pain in my mama's butt. Now what are you going to do? I know you're stuck. Alright. Okay. I guess she's just going to sit here for a moment. I don't know what's wrong with her. What you shake? She's shaking. Oh. Are you scared? Are you cold? I know. Look, you sniffing your butt now. Okay. Sorry. Well, I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Alright. Pepper. Okay, I'm going to have to put you down now. Because you're blocking... You're taking up the screen. Yes. Alright, come on. Down. Oh, yeah, you caught us. No, not on that chair. There we go. Okay. I guess you just wanted to say hi. The green part down here, that's a different color. The color that, I forget what color it says, but the charted color, when I put, it was a yellow, it wasn't a green, and when I looked at the picture, it was supposed to be green, but mine was yellow. It was a yellowish, so I just picked a green that I liked to use that. And there's supposed to be like a little, this little motif thing here. Pointing with my bad finger, sorry. There was supposed to be one in the middle of the O. I didn't like that, so I didn't put that in. That's the only two changes I made. And once again, I'm making this for my mother-in-law, because she loves the sound of music, and she loves Julie, the lady that was in it, whatever her name is. And so I'm making this for her. This is going to be her Christmas present. And I'm doing it on a soft gray color. So I did that and I put it up. I'll probably pick it up again in a couple of weeks and do the next one. And I got till Christmas to finish it. So and then this week, that was the week last week. This week, and she needs to be ironed bad. She's so wrinkled. She has wings. I put her wings on her. See? And I did change the acrylic in her wings was more of a lighter color, and I wanted a little bit more color in it than what that was. So I picked one that had some purples and pinks to match her dress. So the only cross stitch I have left is this let me show you. Never show you. I'm trying. Is this flower and vine, and then I can start the back stitch and the beadings. And there's not that much. My ear itches. Sorry. There's not that much back stitching to do. So, yeah. So, she's getting close. She's getting close. She really needs to be ironed. She is so wrinkly. She's really not that old, so she shouldn't be that wrinkly, but I'm patiently waiting for my Lowry stand to come in so I can start using my scroll rods. My frames. Okay, so that's all I worked on the last 2 weeks. Like I said, I was gonna start her on Monday. Put it back in. But it's been a while since I've had any finishes. So I'm thinking about spending this week doing a couple of small things that I can finish, so I can, because I'm feeling kind of, not bad, but I think I just need a couple of finishes under my belt. Like I said, I haven't had one in almost a month. So I think this week I'm going to do a couple of smalls to get the finishes, then I'll start her. And I'm hoping that my Lowry stand will come in so I can put her, instead of putting her in a Q-snap, I can put her on my frames. Because I would rather do her on the frame. You know, I forgot that this weekend was Memorial Day weekend until yesterday when Molly reminded me. I got to get back to her too. She's waiting for me to respond to her, but I've been busy the last couple of days. It's Memorial Day weekend. I didn't know that. Alright, this is probably going to be a very, very short video. I mean, we're only like 8 minutes in, and I got some shout outs here, and I don't think there's very much more to say. I don't have, oh, okay, no. Alright, I did a shout out for the Twisted Stitcher, I think last week or week before, and she has some tutorials, and she has one tutorial that I watched about making a project bag, and I watched it, I'm like, I could do that, shit, that's easy. So I went out and I bought material, and I had fusible fleece already for another project I was going to do, but never got around to it. So I cut out everything. This is my This is my project bag so far. I got, you know, the 2 pieces. I got the fusing, and I went to go sew them together. And my freaking sewing machine isn't working right. I don't know what the hell's wrong. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what the heck is wrong with it. I sew, and it'll sew a couple of stitches, and then the thread gets all tangled up underneath where the little bobbin goes. Gets all tangled up in there, and then it won't do nothing. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. So I put it in timeout. I got frustrated because I tried like 5 or 6 times, and it kept doing it, kept doing it, kept doing it. I don't know what I was doing wrong. I don't think I was doing anything wrong. I think there's something wrong with my sewing machine. So the sewing machine's over here in timeout. I'll probably pull out, and I got like So as soon as I can figure out what's wrong with my sewing machine and get it fixed, then I'll have Because I bought enough material to make 4 project bags. Because I think, see, that was easy, and I could have 2 of them done by now if it weren't for my sewing machine. And the sewing machine's only like 3 years old, so it's not like it's old or anything. So I don't know what's wrong with it. Throw it in the garbage and go buy me a new one. No, I won't do that. So that's that. But she's got a great tutorial on the project bags, and then she did a tutorial on pillows, how to make the little pillows. And I was like, oh, that's so easy. I can do that. If my sewing machine worked, which right now it doesn't, because I don't know what's wrong with it. So I don't know. So that was that. Did y'all watch my video, The Day in the Life? If you haven't. My husband wants me to edit out the story I told about him when we first got married. I told him I would, but I'm not. Not my fault, he was stupid. Okay. Anyway, shout outs to some new floss tubers. We have, I need to go get my eyes checked because, alright, we have Small Town Stitcher. I think she lives in a small town, I'm not too sure. Crafty Creative Claire. And I think I'm pronouncing this right. Eshi, E-S-H-I. Then we have ABI. I don't know how to pronounce that. Bella Stitch. And Heidi. Heidi ho. Once again, I will link their channels down below, but give me about an hour or 2 to do that. Wow, this is only going to be a 12-minute video. It's going to be probably one of my shortest videos. I don't know what else to say. Let's see. Nothing exciting's been going on in my life the last couple of weeks. It's been kind of boring. More boring than my day in the life. That was probably the most exciting day I've had the last 2 weeks. That's because I had our daughter's choir concert that day. Let's see what else is going on. My diet's out the freaking window. I don't even want to talk about it. I went to Five Guys today for lunch. Does that tell you anything? And my daughter had a half day of school, so when she got home about 12 o'clock. I took her out to lunch. And I let her pick where we went, and that's where she picked. She's now over there on the chair asleep. She's taking a nap. Sounds good. Maybe I'll take a nap. No, I got too much stuff to do. I gotta figure out what I'm going to stitch this week. Probably do another 3 little words from Lizzie Kate. I got a few more of those to do, and I can whip those up like in 2 days. I might finish the whole series. I only got 3 more, I think 3 more left. Oh, you know what I did? Okay, I'll tell you what I did. Hang on. Get on here for a minute. Alright, let me check. 1, 2, 3. No, I got 4 more of the 3 little words. I don't know, I might do one. Okay, it doesn't show on my phone, but I do know it shows it on mine. Okay. On the Xstitch app, you can go where inventory, is, and you got kits and charts, and you can put all your kits and charts there. Well, you can put them in there, but you can't put a picture. And, it's like if I'm going to put an inventory of all my kits and charts in here that I don't have kitted up, I want the picture in there so I can see, So on the journal part, you'll see it. See where it says wish list on the very top? On that you can put a picture. So I went, oh, it does, okay. Here. Okay, so I went on my wish list, and instead of doing a wish list, I put all my charts that I have, so that on the charts that I don't have kitted up, you know, I can look through here and see what I have that's not kitted up. And it shows it on here, but it doesn't tell you, it doesn't show the number. Why is that? I don't know. Between my kitted and my non-kitted, I think I have like 117 charts between the two. Now that doesn't include my magazines and like the booklets, the leaflets that have like more than one chart in it. It doesn't include those. So technically I shouldn't have to buy any more charts. I have enough to last a while. But I got some on order that are due in like any day now. I ordered the latest two of the Bewitching Pixie series from Norbert Corbett. I love the one on the broom. I like her. I'm gonna do her soon. And then I didn't realize until I watched Garrett's video that Brooks Books did an Alice in Wonderland. She's got 3, I think, and she's working on the 4th. She's working on the Queen of Hearts, the Red Queen, whatever you want to call her. And Alice, I love Alice in Wonderland, and so I picked the first 3, which is Alice in Wonderland, the White Rabbit, and I think the Mad Hatter. And those are due in any day now. So, and I'm not going to do it on perforated paper. I'm gonna wait and see how, because it says on her, not the website, the Etsy shop said that it was going to be a total of 12. So I'd like to do them all in one piece. So Brooke better get her ass in gear and get the rest of them done. I might send her an email. No. Let's see what else is going on. That's about it. Like I said, boring, boring, boring. We're, my brother-in-law does a big thing on Memorial Day that we're going to go to on Monday. I might not get a video from me next week. And it depends on how I'm feeling. Next week will be, next week is it'll be a year since my mom passed. And I'm already starting to feel, I don't know. So, I don't think next week's going to be a good week for me. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. Alright, well that's it. My shortest video ever, 18 minutes. Hopefully next time I'm on I'll have more to share. I'm just in a funky mood, but I wanted to come on and show my whips. So, alright, well, everyone have a happy Memorial Day weekend, and don't drink and drive. Stay home and drink. Alright, bye everyone.